Welcome to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. If it's Wednesday, it's Mystic Radio. And if you're listening on the radio, WEMJ in Laconia, New Hampshire, it's on Saturday. Hi, I'm Bob Bordenero, Robin's husband and producer of Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. Robin and I welcome our listeners from all over the world to call the show today. It's your calls and questions that make our live call-in show so intriguing. So to talk to Robin today, give us a call now, and there is a line or two open. And the toll-free number is 888-298-5569. And locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Welcome to the day before Thanksgiving annual Mystic Radio Show. And because we air on Wednesdays, we always have a pre-Thanksgiving show. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. And we are going to have a very special show. We've got many things to talk to you about and help you in your metaphysical gift giving, as well as we have some interesting news, and we'll be talking about that a little later. Robin and I want to thank you for joining us today and for telling your family and friends about Mystic Radio. As many of you know, Mystic Radio is an experience, not an explanation.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for slowing your day down and joining us to catch your breath. This is Robin Alexis. And remember, the goal of Mystic Radio is to provide you every time we do a show for the past 12 years with your own self-empowerment. We don't want you to just go along with whatever comes through either Bob or myself for messages for you. We encourage you to use your own free will and personal responsibility and just kind of rock it with your own ability to know, trust, and act upon your own intuition.
Now, if you have a question for Robin today, give us a call now. Toll free, 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Now, when you call in or if you're on hold, you have one question to ask Robin, so make it a good one. And she can be of service to you in many ways. She can teach you about how to manage your own energy and help you get the clarity about the choices you have to make in life. She can tell you about your past lives, or she's a medium, and she can talk to babies or people or pets who've transitioned to the other side, and she can rebalance your energy.
So I would really appreciate it if you'd call me. I have had 3 near-death experiences and multiple moments with interspecies communication, and learned all kinds of things about healing and information for humanity. So I would love to be of service to you with these unique gifts. So go ahead and pick up the phone, and Bob will give you the numbers again later on in the show.
And I know you're out there, and I know you want to talk to Robin. It's the day before Thanksgiving, and everybody's frantic today because they want to get out early and they want to get ready for Thanksgiving. But holidays are special times when your energy can get off. So depending on who you're spending time with over the holidays. So give us a call now, and you can talk to Robin a little later in the show. The toll-free number, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Well, we have a great show coming up for you with our courageous callers and a special call from Colorado that we're going to take first. Now, callers, please take your phone off speaker and turn off your radio and computer before you get on the call and before we take the call with Robin.
And we do encourage you to put into your cell phone alarm on repeat for 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesdays, the Mystic Radio Show, so that you'll never miss it. And we do encourage you also to put into your phone the toll-free number so that you can call in when it serves you to do so, or give it to a friend. The number is 888-298-5569. We really encourage you to join us. We have a lot of fun here.
And if you want to talk to Robin today, now's the time. Give us a call, toll free, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Well, I'm going to play the gong to clear the energy for the show, and then we have a very special call coming up from Colorado. So here's the gong. Clear that energy. Okay, we're going to take our first caller, and Robin's going to explain a little about this. We've got Donnie from Denver, Colorado with us. Donnie, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You're on with Robin Alexis and me, Bob.
Hello, how are you?
Good, Donnie. How may we serve you today?
Well, I'm calling in for my friend Fauna. She couldn't call today, but I'm hoping to help clear some energy for her. She actually recently she's had a rough life, but, well, I shouldn't say rough, interesting, very interesting, challenging as many people do. And she's always very positive and upbeat. But a few months ago, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, stage 4. And just last week, got a clean bill of health that all the chemo and all the treatments had worked, and she just had a new round of chemo she was supposed to do in 3 weeks. However, a week later, she had blurry vision, and it turns out she has a brain bleed, and the cancer had metastasized to her brain, so she has a small lesion there as well. So she's going through that now. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. I think I have enough information to assist her, and I do want to give a little background here. Donnie, did I meet you through Fauna Hodel, or did you meet her through me? I can't remember which way it went. That's important.
I met her through you.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
I remember now. Yes.
Yeah.
It's coming in very, very clear. Yeah, and I can feel Fauna's higher self coming in right now. And I think this is an important thing to share about divine right timing. I was at a party in Beverly Hills, and I was speaking to someone else about Dr. George Hodel and how I had just worked on clearing a home where I received his ghost was in Hollywood. And this woman tapped me on the shoulder who was sitting next to me, and she said, "I'm Fauna Hodel, his daughter." So that created this rapport that I have with Fauna, and I'm going to call that up right now because, as Donnie stated, Fauna's story is very interesting, and I think it's related to this health issue that she's having. That's why I'm bringing that up. So, Donnie, I'm going to ask you to step your energy back a little bit. You have really huge energy, and I want you to just step really into a strong, sovereign place, connecting powerfully with Mother Earth. I'm asking, yeah, that's it, thank you, to hold energy. And what's going on with Fauna is she has deceased relatives who are in her field. So therefore, what we're seeing is the brain bleed is also an energy bleed. She has other spirits who are in her field who are not her own. And Dr. George Hodel, we understand, was probably, it hasn't been completely proven yet, but many of us as psychics and ghost whisperers see that he murdered quite a few people. And so what I'm seeing with Fauna is that when she got into this vulnerable energy situation, her psychic shields became permeable. And so a lot of the beings on the other side who are looking for help to still have their story told, and they know that Fauna was working on books and movies to get the story about what had actually happened to these individuals. So I just need to ask all of these spirits who are also around Fauna's field and her father, Dr. George Hodel, you need to step back. And I call upon the authority vested. That's it. Thank you. Okay, so now that energy is extracted from Fauna, I can see a lot of tears in her field, not only in the brain bleed system. So I'm going to ask now that Mother Mary come to her and fill in these open areas, these pocket. Okay, she is. I can feel Mother Mary bringing in the beautiful pink ray. That's unconditional love and true healing. And I can feel and see clairvoyantly Fauna's whole energy system is being infused with this pink light. And now I'm actually going to go to the brain bleed. The place where I'm seeing it is slightly in the right hemisphere, kind of just past the corpus callosum in the right hemisphere side of her brain. And I do see that the cancer has metastasized in there. So I'm going to ask this energy in her head, if it's hers, someone else's, or a combination. And again, I get that the very creation of this in her head is a combination. So again, we're going to ask for her higher self and Master El Moria, Master Archangel Michael, and all of the ascended masters of the blue flame sword to come in and release from Fauna there it goes, I can feel it moving. Bob, would you play the thank you. Thank you. That's much better. We ask now any energy that is not of Fauna's own be released, and the cause of this brain bleed, the cause of the... There it goes, it's leaving. And so it is. Amen. Okay, now I'm seeing a bath of energy coming down through Fauna's third eye, going down through her body. It's like a white waterfall of divine light, clearing out through her feet down into Mother Earth, and just letting go of the emotional charge, the burden that this soul we know as Fauna has carried in her life, to correct so many sins, to correct so many wrongs, to be the voice of reason, to be the voice of rational logic, big-hearted energy. We want to thank her soul and thank her. There she is. I can feel her strength coming in. And there we go. I can feel more energy coming in. Very, very strong. She's getting a lot of soul retrieval energy coming in for her. She's actually getting very grounded. And there we go. I can feel the energy beginning to transmute. Now, I do feel that Fauna would do really well, and actually I don't feel that I know probably some other people would be saying to her she's terminal, but what my experience is, I've been working with quite a few people who have quote-unquote terminal cancer, as I know a lot of other people do who are out there. You've either had it or you've worked with people who have had it, and you've seen them turn around. What I feel would be really good for Fauna after this healing is the Golden Healer Lemurian crystals. I've worked with them for years to help people in many types of healing, but specifically healing cancer. And so what I would like, we're running a special, we'll tell you about that little later on in the show, where you can get 2 for 1, and I would really like her to have a couple of crystals, and I will work with them so that before they get sent to her, they understand what they need to do, which is keep Fauna Hodell's energy sovereign, so that these other energies will never bleed through again, that she may stand as a sovereign being. And so it is. Amen. Donnie, thank you so much for calling in for Fauna. It's a true honor to be of service to her. She's done beautiful things on this earth and obviously in the inner plane as well. Thank you for your call, Donnie.
Thank you.
Thank you, Donnie. And once again, if you have a question for Robin, give us a call right now. Get in line to talk to her the day before Thanksgiving. The toll-free number, and I know you're out there, and I know you're thinking, should I call? Should I not call? Should I call? Should I not call? Toll-free number. Give us a call now, 888-298-5569, and locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We are going to go somewhere in California, and we've got Robert with us. Robert, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Robin Alexis.
Well, thank you. Hello, Bob, and hello, Robin.
Hi, how may we serve you?
Well, I'm going to see if I can consolidate this into a question, since there seems to be a little confusion for me in the career work area. Now, I'm down, I guess, between 2 options for myself. I can continue to work through some temp agencies and go along that route, which is certainly okay. I seem to be drawn back to, I've had a couple interviews with the emotionally disturbed adolescent counselor positions or adults, and my question would be, do you feel I could be of service in that area as a possible work option, or would it be perhaps a little too disruptive, energetically speaking?
Well, what I feel is that it's just not your calling to work with the emotionally disturbed adults. The same way that, some women aren't actually called to be a mother. You may have a very strong mothering energy inside of you, no matter what gender you are. But if it's not your sole purpose and sole mission, it's probably best that you step back and let someone who does have a soul agreement with those individuals participate in that role. So when I look at you, I do feel that your temp jobs are actually bringing you into your own soul lessons and your own exchange with souls that you are meant to meet on your journey.
Okay, all right. When you were saying adults, that included the adolescents, I would assume as well, that whole group.
Yes, actually, it does. I double-checked it when you corrected my verbiage, and I was still getting the same answer. It just doesn't feel like that's your path to me. Yeah,
vibrationally speaking, it feels like my frequencies are just not a good match. That was my sense when I had gone on the interview, even though they offered me the job.
Yeah, I'm really glad that I'm validating your own intuition, because that seems to be what is your life, is to get that validated. And once you get a little bit more self-confidence with that, who knows what kind of opportunities will open up for you. Thank you for your call, Robert.
Well, thanks very much. I appreciate
I'm going to jump in.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump in here, Robert. You go with your gut, and I think I said that the last time you were on the air.
Yes, indeed, and we are.
You know what the answers are, and you got the answer again, the same one that your gut had. So
yeah, indeed. We'll just continue along those lines and follow our instinct.
But,
yeah, I'm so thrilled to have you call in and be someone who really understands the show is about validating your own knowing and acting upon that. So good for you, Robert.
Well, thanks again. Thanks for confirming.
Okay,
You're welcome.
And if you do have a question, you want to talk to Robin today, the day before Thanksgiving, give us a call, 888-298-5569. It's toll free, and locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We will be back with some exciting messages for you after these commercials.
Imagine receiving a gift certificate for a personal one-on-one phone session with Robin Alexis. You can give it to family and friends, or you can even give it to yourself. As the holiday season approaches, Robin Alexis is offering a 10% discount on gift certificates for her one-on-one phone sessions, good from January 1st to December 31st, 2017. Whether you buy these discounted gift certificates for yourself or your family and friends, it's up to you. Getting sessions with Robin Alexis could be a gift to everyone around you, including yourself, and maybe even change your life. Holiday gift certificates are only available by calling Bob at 530-859-2499, and this offer is good for Soul Spa members and non-members alike. Let's shop for the renewal of our spirits for our family and friends, and even ourselves this holiday season. Call Bob 530-859-2499 and purchase as many discounted personal one-on-one phone sessions with Robin Alexis for 2017 as you want. Your family and friends and even yourself will love you for it. We reserve the right to end this promotion at any time without notice. Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and get your holiday shopping done ASAP.
Robin Alexis is offering a limited number of beautiful golden healer Lemurian crystals. These crystals are used by healers for their ability to magnify the flow of vital life force throughout the body, to promote healing, to reduce fear and anxiety, to induce a state of deep relaxation, and accelerate tissue healing. These crystals are also powerfully energized to activate the crown and solar plexus chakras, which assist you to obtain a more conscious connection to spirit. Golden Healer Lemurian crystals are a marvelous tool for doing any kind of energy work, meditation, or healing. In addition, these special crystals have been blessed by Robin Alexis at sacred sites at Mount Shasta. You can purchase these crystals for $22.95 from Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. or email Bob at robinalexis.com for details. There is only a limited supply of these Lemurian crystals, so they're offered at a first-come, first-served basis.
Going our own way every day. Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. If it is Wednesday this week, it is Mystic Radio.
And to get in touch with me for a one-on-one session, please call 530-859-2499 or visit the website robinalexis.com and go into the Mystic Store. And if you'd like to follow me, I have quite a few Facebook pages, but I think Metaphysical Mothering is a great way to start. And we just talked about the holiday gift certificates. If people like to plan ahead, as I know many of you do, you actually let us know that you plan out how much money you're going to spend a year on your metaphysical support team. And if I am one of your team members and or you want me to become one, it's a really nice thing to get 10% off. Those are good for both Soul Spa members and non-Soul Spa members. So buy as many as you want. All you got to do is call Bob.
Yes, so those 10% off all readings, as many as you want to get for the year 2017. And we'll start those readings in January. So it's 10% off. You know, if you're going to have some readings, you might as well get the discount right now. And this will be good probably till the end of the year. So you can do that now.
And, I only do 5 one-on-one readings a week because I spend a great deal of time in meditation before and after a session to be of service in the level of work that I do in the one-on-ones. And some people have a reading once a week with me. Some people have them every 2 weeks or once a month. So you just can really think about that and plan ahead. And I am extremely excited to be offering people the Golden Lemurian Healer crystals for the 2-for-1 sale for the holidays. Those crystals, even at full price, are a remarkable tool, particularly if you or someone you know does have the cancer frequency. It's a really good energy tool to transmute that vibration. One of the major things that happens when people get that energy in their field is that they haven't held their own sovereign space, and it becomes very difficult to maintain your own health and well-being when you're trying to run other people's energies, which brings me to the Mystic Radio Institute.
Wait, let's
classes.
go back. Let's go back
honey.
to this here. Okay, so just to be clear, we are offering 2-for-1 on Lemurian crystals. You can go to our website, you purchase 1, and 2 will arrive in the mail. So it's a 2-for-1. You can keep 1 for yourself. You can give them as gifts. You can buy as many as you want. You buy 4, 8 come in the mail. So, and we have a limited supply again. We did come up with some more from our supplier, so we have a limited supply here in for the holidays, and if we run out, we run out. So order early, and it's a reasonable gift. Great stocking stuffers too.
Yes, and we talk all the time about becoming self-empowered, and a lot of the trajectory that I'm going in my business here is to be of service as a teacher. Shamanic practitioner Matthew Bueno and myself have, with Bob obviously, have created the Mystic Radio Institute, and we teach now different levels of classes to help you become self-empowered. And the level 1 class we are offering at 30% off right now. It's a $150 discount as long as you purchase online in the Mystic Store, and you do so by December 31st. We prefer to have 8 students per class because we like to give very personal attention. You can go elsewhere and be on an online conference call type class, and you may be on with literally hundreds or thousands of other people and have no particular personal contact with your teacher. So if you want personal attention and you want 2 people who are very devoted to helping you learn to be in your own divinity, then you might want to sign up for the class ASAP. We just posted this on Facebook and on KKNW, so purchase that if you're interested in it.
So this is the Mystic Radio class right now to the end of the year. It's a 30% discount off of what it'll be after January 1st. And here's a few things that you will learn. You can learn how to prioritize and nurture your self-awakening. You can learn about forgiveness and how it can change your life. And you can learn how to do chakra clearings. You learn how to know, trust, and act upon your own knowing, and much, much more. So these are a couple of things that the class will give you, and much, much more as it unfolds.
Okay. Well, I'm very excited. I have other things I'd like to say, but I think we need to take some callers, and maybe later in the show I can talk about some other things.
Okay, we're going to go to Sue in Colorado. Sue, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. Sue in Colorado, you're on with Robin.
Hi, Bob and Robin.
Hi, Sue. How may we serve you?
Well, my mother passed on the 12th, and ever since her funeral, I've just kind of been going downhill, and I kind of like hear people sneezing sometimes when I'm home alone. I hear noises, but Dex is actually pushing me to call in today. And
Dex is your dog.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And I'm just wondering, is she wanting to tell me something, or I just don't know what to make of it?
Yes, I can feel your mother is Betty. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Yes, Betty. She is here, and as I'm tuning into her, I'm getting a massive headache in my third eye. And I do feel that she has found a way to linger. She had stepped over and gone to the other side even before she dropped her physical body. But then when the family gathered for the funeral, it pulsed her back in. And where she went is you have a portal in your home. Is that correct, Sue?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so she's been sucked back down into that portal, and she's actually she's kind of giddy and silly, and she's like, oh, I can't believe I can talk to Sue and I can talk to everybody on the radio. So she's a little like do 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 do. And was she a little childlike before she transitioned?
Yes, she was.
Okay, so
she had dementia.
Okay, so she's re-identifying herself with who she was before she passed. So, and now your dog Dex is looking at me like, get her out of here. And so, okay, so let's just talk to Betty. And who is coming towards Betty is Marilyn Monroe, and as we now know on this show anyway, that I am the Marilyn Monroe medium. And she's actually approaching your mother, and she's taking her hand. And she's talking to her telepathically. And actually some of my ancestors are coming in behind Marilyn. And they're just there for her. And they're letting her know that there is a way for a spirit to have gone to the light and then come back and have communication with those who are still living, but they can't do it in the way that she's going about it. So they're just letting her know that she's not a bad girl, but she's chosen a way that's an inappropriate way to go about it. And so she's still doesn't quite get it, but she is surrendering. And so Marilyn is kind of walking her to the left. And when I do that, I see she's very connected in psychically into your field. So I'm going to ask Bob to play the gong again to unravel the energy. Yeah, that's better. Okay, we're going to need to do a little chant here to release her. I can actually see the angels coming, but when they go to, gently take her away, she gets like right back into you. So we're going to do a little chanting to release the energy where these angels are fearing to tread. Rama Dasa Sa Se So Hong Rama Dasa Sa Se So Hong. Sue, do you feel the same or different in your body?
I think I feel more clarity.
Okay, so it is coming out of your head. All right, good. And here we go. Woo! Well, I can see that this really drew on your field, because when she came back, you were like, oh my God, I thought she was gone and everything was going to be fine. And then when she dropped back in.
All right, stand by. Looks like we're having technical difficulties here. We'll reconnect with Bob and Robin momentarily.
Robin Alexis is offering a limited number of beautiful golden healer Lemurian crystals. These crystals are used by healers for their ability to magnify the flow of vital life force throughout the body, to promote healing, to reduce fear and anxiety, to induce a state of deep relaxation, and accelerate tissue healing. These crystals are also powerfully energized to activate the crown and solar plexus chakras, which assist you to obtain a more conscious connection to spirit. Golden Healer Lemurian crystals are a marvelous tool for doing any kind of energy work, meditation, or healing. In addition, these special crystals have been blessed by Robin Alexis at sacred sites at Mount Shasta. You can purchase these crystals for $22.95 from Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. or email Bob at robinalexis.com for details. There is only a limited supply of these Lemurian crystals, so they're offered at a first-come, first-served basis.
Imagine receiving a gift certificate for a personal one-on-one phone session with Robin Alexis. You can give it to family and friends, or you can even give it to yourself. As the holiday season approaches, Robin Alexis is offering a 10% discount on gift certificates for her one-on-one phone sessions, good from January 1st to December 31st, 2017. Whether you buy these discounted gift certificates for yourself or your family and friends, it's up to you. Getting sessions with Robin Alexis could be a gift to everyone around you, including yourself, and maybe even change your life. Holiday gift certificates are only available by calling Bob at 530-859-2499, and this offer is good for Soul Spa members and non-members alike. Let's shop for the renewal of our spirits for our family and friends, and even ourselves this holiday season. Call Bob 530-859-2499 and purchase as many discounted personal one-on-one phone sessions with Robin Alexis for 2017 as you want. Your family and friends and even yourself will love you for it. We reserve the right to end this promotion at any time without notice. Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and get your holiday shopping done ASAP.
Hi, I'm Greg. I was just thinking about how my life has really shifted after I started working with Robin Alexis. In our first session, she helped me speak to my deceased parents, and she also helped me clear out what had been separating me from my higher self. Believe me, there's nothing more life-changing than discovering your higher self and connecting with it. In the next reading, Robin introduced me to some ascended masters and to my guides. It wasn't long before I found that I have the ability to channel guides and ascended masters myself. My favorite guest is Benjamin Franklin. Working with Robin has been like pushing the reset button on my life. Also, being part of the Soul Spa online community has been a great bonus, giving me the opportunity to work with so many like-minded people. So try getting your reset button pushed by tuning into Mystic Radio and checking out the Soul Spa at robinalexis.com.
Alternative Talk 1150. It's good for what ails you. This statement has not been evaluated by the FDA.
Well, welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. If it's Wednesday, it's Mystic Radio. And that bad girl Betty kicked us off the air here in the middle of the conversation. She must have, Sue, are you there with us?
Yes, I am.
Okay, she must have been a little devil when she was alive, I'll bet.
Yes, she was.
Okay, so let's continue with that discussion, and then we're going to go to some messages after this.
So, Sue, how are you feeling? Does your energy feel any better or not?
Yes, it does.
Okay, I'm happy to hear that because I'm feeling that Betty is continuing to be extracted and that the energy is almost like taffy being pulled. It's not quite, going real easy, but it is transforming. And as it's transforming, what it's doing is it's clearing out that portal in your house. What happened is when we focused in on it, all these other ghosts like Dr. George Hodel and the people who got killed and the people who are, trying to cover it up and all those people on the other side. And then Michael Jackson came in because Donnie Luckett was the one who wrote the article for the Denver Post when I was channeling for him. So anyway, we have all of a sudden all these dead people were like landing in your home in the portal, and I think it was just too much energy going on. And so I just don't want you to think it was totally your mom. It was that portal. Okay. So what I'd like you to do is to possibly go around both on the inside of your home, but certainly on the outside. I'd like you to put salt all the way around the home and maybe even in the corners, because you just need to finish getting that portal released out of your home, because you've just had too many spirits coming and going there, and it just doesn't seem to stay very clear. So you might as well just shut it, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Sounds great. Thank you so much.
And Betty is blowing kisses, and especially to Bob, so she thinks my husband's cute. Because she liked boys, evidently. Yeah. Thanks, Sue, for your call, and sorry for the loss of your mom and that she's having a challenge. So anyway, as you've been listening to this, you're hearing one of the skills we have is we are a medium here and ghost whisperer. We can clear properties. We can teach you to do it for yourself, like learning to put sea salt around or salt around. So if you're interested in just becoming more self-empowered, learning more techniques, you can get in touch with me for a one-on-one phone session. You call Bob at 530-859-2499, or you go to the Mystic Store on my website, robinalexis.com, and I do encourage you to follow me on Facebook in case you want to, post something there and feel into the situation at Metaphysical Mothering.
So a couple of announcements. We are offering holiday gift certificates, 10% off for readings with Robin in 2017. These are good for both Soul Spa members and non-Soul Spa members, so everybody gets 10% off. You can buy as many of these as you want. You can call me at 530-859-2499 to get these gift certificates, and it's a way to save some money as you go into the new year, or give this wonderful gift of a reading with Robin to your circle of people that are in your life.
And of course, you've been hearing about the golden Lemurian healer crystals for years now on Mystic Radio. If you want to learn more about those crystals, I do suggest you go into the Mystic store at robinalexis.com, and you'll see all kinds of information about it. I believe there may be a video or certainly pictures about these crystals, and just tune into your heart and your hands and your energy. So when you even think about holding one, does your energy get more amplified in a soulful way? And then, of course, if you're looking for inexpensive but really cool holiday gift for someone, 2 for 1 at $22.95, you're doing all right for yourself.
So you go to the Mystic store and you purchase one at $22.95, and two will arrive in the mail, and you can buy as many of those as you want as long as we have the supply. They are wonderful, wonderful gifts. And also we want to talk about the Mystic Radio Institute. The Level 1 class will be starting on February 2nd, the next class. And if you purchase it before the end of the year, and you can get that right from our website, robinalexis.com as well, there's a 30% discount. It's $150 off the class. So book now, and we're starting to fill that class up. So, we can only give as many as we can. So book now and handle your New Year's resolutions for next year, and your holiday gifts for this year.
And play with me. It'll be
fun.
Play
with Robin. It's always fun to play with Robin. Let me tell you. Okay, let's get back to some of our callers. And we've got Jeannie from Des Moines, Washington. Jeannie, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Robin Alexis.
Hi, Thanksgiving blessings to you.
Yes,
Thank
and to you.
How may we serve you?
I'd like to know my soul purpose or soul mission. Now it's
Excuse me, I'm having a hard time hearing you. You said something about a soul mission?
Oh, let me move to a different part of the house. What is my soul purpose and soul mission? Right now I'm taking care of sick cats, and I don't really, and I'm retired, and I'm not sure whether to stay living where I'm at.
Okay, it's really hard to hear you, so I'm just going to tune into your energy. And the first thing that I'm hearing is that your energy isn't clear. And as in all ways, if your energy isn't just your own, where you're holding your own sovereign space, it's very difficult to get clarity, and clarity is power. And if we don't feel that clarity, and we don't have the confidence when we do hear it to act on it, it becomes very immobilizing, and it just can create a trajectory of creating our future that's really actually quite unpleasant if we're not careful. And so we want to clear your energy first. Now, when I look at you, Jeannie, I'm looking at your upper dimensional grids. It's the energy from your crown chakra up. And there's actually quite a bit of interference in here. And I'm looking at this vibration, and it almost looks like a matrix, like a cosmic matrix. That's what this upper dimensional grid looks like. And on yours, there's like these spider things that are kind of crittering around in there. So I'm going to talk to them and ask them, first of all, they're not your energy, so they need to step out and go back to their own. Okay, Mother Mary and Master Christ Jesus are coming in and creating a sacred space to bring these energies into, and they're going to talk to them about their choices. So I'm not going to have to work with that anymore. Now I'm looking at your connection to your monadic body, and that is detached. And the monadic body is like the oversoul. It carries all of the timeless kind of quantum knowledge that you have. And that's actually your soul purpose and soul mission, is to get this energy reconnected. You've actually had a lot of lifetimes, both on and off this planet, but you haven't been able to access the energy technology or the wisdom of multiple incarnations on many, many, many different places. So you're quite an old soul. So I'm looking at that to see if while we're here on the radio, and actually we can. I can see that you have Lord Metatron. He's there, and he's working with reconnecting not only your monadic body to your celestial wisdom. He's also showing me in the 15th dimension that you've got some false holograms. So they're going to shift out the false holograms with your divine right holograms with your physical body. There you go. You're coming in now. That's very good. And then let's get you a little bit more grounded. And you have quite a bit of resistance to being grounded, especially in your sacral chakra. Now, the sacral chakra is the Huan Yin point. It's the place between, okay, so that's our power center where we hold our spiritual power. And you've got a lot of energy in here that's not your own. So you've probably had a lot of lifetimes of being extremely powerful. And then you came in with all this power and probably, with different cultures or dogmas or religions, they probably really wonked you, and so you just have not been living in that divine essence because you didn't want to get hurt. And so I'm looking at that energy that's lodged in that sacral chakra, and I'm asking your higher self how to transmute that. And the reason why you're holding on to it, now this comes to your soul purpose and soul mission. You're actually what we call a surrogate healer, meaning that as you heal, others heal as well. That's similar to a woman that was just on, Sue from Colorado. She's a surrogate healer too. So when you heal, it sends a signal and it amplifies out that it's, other people can heal also. And that happens for everyone, but for certain people like yourself, your ability to send out the signal is a lot stronger. So that is your soul purpose and soul mission, is to work with your sacral chakra to release any past life energies in here, any soul memories, have soul retrievals. These are things that I can help you with if we have sessions. We're not going to be able to do the whole thing on the phone. If you read books or find a teacher, whether it's me or someone else, you can really gain access to your sacral chakra. That is what your soul purpose and soul mission is to get that energy spot in your body really strong so you can bring in that beautiful celestial wisdom that you have. Then whatever you do, whether it's taking care of a sick cat, being retired, it doesn't matter, because your signal is sending out that vibrational essence saying, okay, women, children, men, whoever's out there that's had their power stolen, or you've, lowered it for whatever reason, it sends that signal out. Hey, it's okay now. We can all come home. We can all be in our bodies. It's accepted. There you go. That's very good. I can feel you coming in. That is superb. I just felt you come in really, really strong. So, the other thing, Jeannie, that might help you is to sign up for the class. That way you're going to have 8 weeks of being in a private, small group of people with Matthew Bueno and myself, and that's what we do. And so instead of, spending a lot of money on getting sessions, you can pay that money and empower yourself, and you get an MP3 of every class. So you've got that for the rest of your life that you can re-listen to. So if I were you, that's actually what I would do to help you really honor your soul purpose and soul mission. So thank you for the call. I'm delighted you called. I think I already feel better just because you did. So thank you for calling.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good Thanksgiving. We're going to go to Christy from Bend, Oregon. Christy, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Robin.
Hello, you two.
Hi, how you doing?
Hello, you one.
How can we serve you?
I was wondering if you can look at my body and tell me why I can't get rid of this cough, which is really annoying when I'm working early in the morning and at night.
Yeah, I can see it. Okay, so it's tracking to your digestion. It's from the valve, I don't know what you call it, on the top of the stomach before it goes into the esophagus. There's some kind of a pressure coming in on the left side. So if I'm kind of looking down at your body, like I'm at your head and I'm looking down, this pressure is coming off from the left, and I see a little bit of energy from the bronchial tube. It's a little like off balance in how it's relating to the base of that esophagus, and that is actually tracking to your abdomen. Have you ever had abdominal surgery?
No.
Oh, okay. Have you ever strained yourself, or like pulled a muscle or something in your abdomen? Or do you have a hernia or anything like that in your abdominal area?
No, but I've had gas reflux or reflux, whatever, a lot.
Okay, so that's the same thing than what we're hearing. You may actually want to get I don't know what they call the test, where they look to see what's going on with that valve in the esophagus. But that's what I'm seeing. This cough is coming from. But I feel like it's coming from something that's pulling in like the lower part of your abdominal area, kind of by, I think it's called the iliac valve. Okay, so there's something there that's pulling, and it's throwing off this energy that's moving up to the stomach, that valve, the esophagus, the bronchial tube, and then up into your throat. So let's just see if we can get something off your field in there. Now, you do have at least 3 donkeys. So did you have donkeys that you work with that have transitioned?
You know, I had worked with one who, I was working with 7 of them at one time.
Oh, okay.
And then one of them died where I held her while she crossed over.
Okay.
That was Sophie.
Okay.
And you told me what her past was. That was interesting. And now I have Larry and Louise.
Okay. Well, I'm feeling that the donkey energy is somehow part of this abdominal thing. So I can't go too much deeper in here live on the air, but I would have a conversation with Sophie and with your body and ask that wherever you might have picked up some of her energy when you were holding or when she crossed over, just be released back to source and allow you to that's it. I can feel you actually healing already. So, Sophie, help her out. And Christy, thank you for the call.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Next, we have Una. Una from Seattle. Are you with us, Una?
Yeah, thank you for taking my call.
Well, you're very welcome, and welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta. You're on with Robin.
Thank you very much. So, Robin, I was hoping to get your help. I've been feeling really drained, like kind of physically and emotionally lately, and especially in my adrenals. And I was wondering if you had any insight on that. And excuse me, I'm a little out of breath. I just ran up some stairs. But I was wondering if you had any information for me.
Well, yes, I do. I can see an entity that has gripped, but it's behind you, and it's like reached in, and it's grabbed right onto your adrenals, and it's like squeezing your adrenals. So I'm actually going to look at the rest of your field. No, I don't see anything else. So there's this energy that is right there, and I am asking if it's serving you somehow. It's shaking its head no. So I do see Master Christ Jesus coming, and he's going to take that entity away from you, and there it goes. And now what I'm looking at is the injury to you energetically as a result of that. And what it's done is it's really triggered the reptilian brain, where you're in almost like a post-traumatic stress syndrome, fight, flight, or immobilization pattern. And when we're in that, the stress and the cortisol that pumps through the adrenals, it can kind of blow out the adrenals. And so I'm looking at, you're going to have to do something about those adrenals. You can't just ignore that. What I did when my adrenals were really, really exhausted from psychic attack, I took the Purium B energetic, that's B-E-E, energetic capsules. And you can get those on my website in the Mystic Store. You go to the Purium website, and when you order it, if you choose to order it, get at least a couple bottles because you can use a $50 off coupon. You use Robin Alexis, no caps, no space, and you can buy the Be Energetic, which, again, I use personally after I was psychically attacked and injured in a similar way. And after I used a couple bottles of that, it was fine. The way that I used it is I took like 20 one day, 18 the next, 16 the next, and then the next bottle I took regularly. So I, kind of advise you to think about doing the same thing to get the adrenal straightened around. So in terms of the charge on your reptilian brain, I'm going to ask Bob to play the gongs briefly here, because you're not the only one on the call who's really stressed. There you go. That's very good. That's much better. I can feel your energy pattern resetting. Okay, that's much better. So go order that product and keep in touch with me, and I'll help you out with it, okay?
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And take care.
This is Mystic Radio, and we'll be back after these messages.
Imagine receiving a gift certificate for a personal one-on-one phone session with Robin Alexis. You can give it to family and friends, or you can even give it to yourself. As the holiday season approaches, Robin Alexis is offering a 10% discount on gift certificates for her one-on-one phone sessions, good from January 1st to December 31st, 2017. Whether you buy these discounted gift certificates for yourself or your family and friends, it's up to you. Getting sessions with Robin Alexis could be a gift to everyone around you, including yourself, and maybe even change your life. Holiday gift certificates are only available by calling Bob at 530-859-2499, and this offer is good for Soul Spa members and non-members alike. Let's shop for the renewal of our spirits for our family and friends, and even ourselves this holiday season. Call Bob 530-859-2499 and purchase as many discounted personal one-on-one phone sessions with Robin Alexis for 2017 as you want. Your family and friends and even yourself will love you for it. We reserve the right to end this promotion at any time without notice. Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and get your holiday shopping done ASAP.
Robin Alexis is offering a limited number of beautiful golden healer Lemurian crystals. These crystals are used by healers for their ability to magnify the flow of vital life force throughout the body, to promote healing, to reduce fear and anxiety, to induce a state of deep relaxation, and accelerate tissue healing. These crystals are also powerfully energized to activate the crown and solar plexus chakras, which assist you to obtain a more conscious connection to spirit. Golden Healer Lemurian crystals are a marvelous tool for doing any kind of energy work, meditation, or healing. In addition, these special crystals have been blessed by Robin Alexis at sacred sites at Mount Shasta. You can purchase these crystals for $22.95 from Mystic Store at robinalexis.com or email Bob at robinalexis.com for details. There is only a limited supply of these Lemurian crystals, so they're offered at a first-come, first-served basis.
Make it a great day. Keep your dial on Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. If it is Wednesday, it is Mystic Radio.
And if you would like to experience a one-on-one phone reading with me, please visit robinalexis.com. Go to the Mystic Store and book it there, or you can call Bob at 530-859-2499.
And you are in luck for 2017 because we are offering holiday gift certificates with 10% off for readings, both Soul Spa members and non-Soul Spa members. These are good for readings in 2017, and you also need to call me at 530-859-2499 to get these gift certificates for yourself or for others that you might think would benefit from this. And we have a 2-for-1 on our Lemurian Healer crystals. Robin's been talking about them throughout the show. They're amazing. They have healed her, me, and everybody that we know that has them. It's 2-for-1. Go to the website, robinalexis.com, and go to the Mystic Store. Purchase one, and 2 will arrive in the mail. And you can use them for yourself, or you can use them for gifts, and very reasonable gifts, and buy as many as you want. And
till they're gone.
Till they're gone.
And we're very excited. We've had some people sign up for the Mystic Radio Institute Level 1 class during our radio show.
Yay!
So if you're out there listening and you think you might want to learn to be your own psychic and you want to study with shamanic practitioner Matthew Bueno and myself in a very small class, we do 8 consecutive weeks starting Thursday, February 2nd, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Coast time. And it'll go for 8 weeks. You get an MP3 of every call, so you'll have it for the rest of your life. Get empowered. If your 2017 goal is to be spiritual and to know, trust, and act upon your own knowing.
And it's a 30% discount,
yes.
$150 off if you purchase it before the end of the year. And these are some of the things that you will learn. Prioritize and nurture your self-awakening, how to do chakra clearings, how to have much more effective clairvoyant experiences, and much, much more. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We would like to thank all our wonderful callers today. You make the show what it is. Thanks to Eric back in the studio for flying the bus for us here at Mystic Radio, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We'll see you next week, Mystic Radio, 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time.
And thank you, Betty, for going to the light.